All right. And Butcher at the line. A 5'6" senior puts up the second shot and buries it. 40-38, 1:14 remaining here in the fourth quarter. St. James Academy trailing by 2. They were down by 12 going into the fourth quarter. Here comes St. James. Or left side now. To Smith. Now a quick jumper at the free throw line is no good and recovered. And it's going to be a step on the line by Gabby Jansen. So ball will stay here with the Thunder of St. James Academy. And now we're going to have a timeout called by the head coach of Greg Pullen Center for St. James Academy. Welcome into A10varsity.com. I am Pat Strothman, joined by Kyle Larson. We have a minute even here in the fourth quarter. 40-38 is the score. St. James Academy down by 2. They were down by double digits going into the fourth quarter and stormed back here in the fourth quarter alone to put us where we're at right now. St. James trailing by 2. Pretty incredible stuff, and Metro Academy had an opportunity to seal the game, put the game away with free throws, and last free throws there by Anna Butcher were, she made one of two. She would have made both of them. That would have extended to a 3-point lead, which would have been costly for the Mavericks of Metro. But here comes St. James Academy. They will throw the ball in after that quick timeout. It's going to be Dwyer going to throw the ball in. Dwyer holds the ball, throws it out up top to Kerner, and Kerner's going to hand it off to Smith. Smith, the sophomore. 53 seconds and counting. Smith, top key. Right side over to Dwyer. Left side now for a three-point opportunity by Kerner, and it goes in! The lead goes to 1 for St. James Academy. 40 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, 41-40. Here comes Butcher for Metro. Down the middle of the lane, puts up a shot, and no good, but it's going to be a blocking foul on St. James Academy. So she'll get 2 free throws. St. James Academy has 10 fouls, so it's the double bonus for Metro no matter what. For Metro, they have 2 fouls to give before St. James Academy gets in the bonus. So here's Butcher at the line. Last time she came here, she was 1 of 2. First one on its way. Pure. Now that ties the game up, 41-41. So this is going to be... This is an important free throw here. Take the lead. And it looks long. It's long, recovered by St. James. Here comes Smith. 30 seconds. Smith's going to go to the top key, run a play. And now a quick timeout by Greg Hohensteiner, the head coach of St. James Academy. 26 seconds remain here in the fourth quarter. 41 all is the score. 41-41 is the score here on A10varsity.com. I am Pat Strothman. Thank you for joining us here for this lovely broadcast. Thank you all for listening out there. But what a close game do we have here. St. James Academy they were down by 12 points going into the fourth quarter. Make a huge comeback to tie it up to where we stand right now at 41 apiece. St. James Academy will have the basketball coming out of this timeout, and they have 1 timeout left. Metro will also, they have themselves 2 timeouts, so if they get in trouble, they'll have plenty of time to do that as well. At the end of the third quarter, the score was 36-20. Metro Academy with the 16-point advantage, and now it was completely wiped here in the fourth quarter. St. James has caught fire from threes, including Smith, who's hit 2 of them. And then he had a huge three-pointer at the last possession by Katie Kerner, another sophomore for the St. James Academy squad. So all of a sudden, St. James on fire, and they have the ball and the momentum. 41-41, 26.9 seconds remain here in this ball game. Smith will handle the point guard duties. She's just going to stand up there, looks like they're going to go for 1 shot. 20 seconds. Clock continues to tick as Smith dribbles. 15 seconds now. Smith now going to put in play. Left side, Kerner. Kerner's going to try to go down low. 9 seconds. Out to Dwyer. 7 seconds. 5 seconds now, a foul there for Metro Academy. The foul was on Gracie Davis, the freshman. So that's a good foul there for Metro, as that was the plan all along, was to foul once it got to a certain time period. Head coach Gary Spanny really did a phenomenal job of taking his time and telling his girls, hey, once it gets close to that 5-second mark, foul her. And that's a smart decision because they only have 16 fouls. But now they can't do that here for this possession, because if they foul, will be bonus for St. James Academy. You'll send them to the line, and that would be pretty costly. As for St. James, they have 10 fouls, so if they foul Metro Academy on a rebound, over the back call, or maybe even a reach in down here on half this court, then it would send Metro Academy for the line for 2. So that would be pretty interesting as well. So both teams have to play with the fouls a little bit, but we stand at 41 apiece with 5 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. St. James Academy, we're down 36-20 going into the fourth quarter. And now what a turnaround. Held Metro Academy to 5 points, and they scored 21 here in the fourth quarter. So here comes Dwyer. She'll throw the ball in. 5 seconds even on the clock. So here's Dwyer. Dwyer will throw the ball in. Dwyer's going to go to the corner. Down low now for a quick turnaround jumper. No, it's going to be short and recovered by Metro, and we're going into overtime. 41-41 is the final after regulation. And now time for overtime between Metro Academy and St. James. So it should be a pretty interesting contest here. A good idea to throw it down low to Dykeman. You really want to go down low as your first option. It's a good idea to send it to the core to Bree Lewis, who then dump it down to Dykeman. And Dykeman, who's been pretty sensational for St. James Academy, really one of your go-to players. And she couldn't capitalize on that, but she did get a good look. It just fell a little bit short, and they prevented Metro from getting up a shot. So 4 minutes. Going to be here for overtime. 41-41 is the score. St. James Academy and Metro Academy with a barn burner here in Lenexa, Kansas. And St. James will come out here and get ready for the tip-off. So out there for St. James, you have Dykeman. You also have Dwyer will be out there for St. James Academy. Don't forget Katie Kerner, who had a big 3. You have Bree Lewis. And don't forget the point guard in Julianne Smith. That's for Metro Academy. They have Gracie Davis out there, Anna Butcher, Gabby Jansen, Elizabeth Palmer, and the sharpshooter in Saji Spanny, a 5'10 junior. Tip goes up and recovered by Dykeman. So here's Smith in overtime. 41-41 is the score. 2-3 zone here by Metro. Top key to Smith. Goes to Dykeman at the free throw lane. Now over to Smith. Smith for a three-pointer on its way short. Ball's going to be covered by Davis. And now it's going to be a quick foul on St. James. Not what you want to do when you are already in the double bonus. And so 2 free throws will be there for Gracie Davis, a 5'8 freshman. Metro Academy, not really a deep team. Only have 7 players on the roster. So here is Davis at the line for 2. First one on its way, and good. That gives the advantage to Metro. 42-41. Should try to put them up by 2 here with the second. Second one by Davis. Bouncing around and gets the kind roll. Lead extends to 2, 43-41. 3:40 remains here in overtime between St. James and Metro Academy. Here's Smith at the top of the key. Right side now to Dwyer. Top key to Smith again. Bad pass stolen away by Davis. Metro's going to slow it down here in no hurry as they throw it off to their go-to point guard. Now quick up top to Spanny. Now right side to Bucher. And Bucher's going to set up some offense here. No hurry. Man-to-man defense from St. James. Bucher is going to hand it off to Jansen. Jansen off to Davis. Davis off to Palmer. Right in the middle of the lane. Throws it right side to Spanny. Almost turning it over. Now back out to Bucher to run some more clock. Palmer down the middle of the lane. Tough shot on the arm. Gets the roll. Elizabeth Palmer with a huge shot. She'll get one more to go with it. Lead extends to 4. Metro responding early here in overtime. So here's the and one opportunity, and she buries it. Lead extends to 5. 46-41, 2:50 remaining here in overtime. Let's see if St. James has some magic left here after being down by 16 going into the 4th. Smith, left side now. Dwyer, right wing. Smith, top key. Left side now. The Kerner for a deep 3. Short, rebounding. There's Dykeman. Dykeman off the backboard. No. There's Dwyer there to pick it up, though. Kerner throws it up top to Smith, and Smith is heavily hit there by Gracie Davis. So here's a bonus situation for St. James. Smith is going to go to the line. She buries it first. She'll get one more. If she hits 2 here, lead will extend down. And now we have a Gracie Davis is going to foul out of the contest. So in to replace her is going to be Janelle Mosher, a 5'3" sophomore. She'll check in for the much taller Gracie Davis, 5'8", checking out for a 5'3" player. But that'll give you some more speed for Metros, and maybe possibly a better free throw shooter. Who knows? But we'll find that out here down on the other end. Here's Smith at the line, down by 5. See if she can cut into the lead. First one for the and one. Not the and one, for the bonus, and she buries the first. So she'll get one more here. 46-42. 4-point lead for Metro. Smith coming into lead again. She does. So down by 3, 1-possession ball game. 2:23 remaining here in overtime. Bucher in her own half court, and she'll take it up herself as Smith picks her up. Bucher, right side now. It's going to be Palmer. Palmer working on Dykeman. Now throws it off to Bucher. Left side for a deep 3 by Spanny. That is short, but good solid rebound by Bucher. She loses it, but it's going to be a foul on Dwyer. So Bucher will go to the line for 2 free throws. That's the 3rd personal on Dwyer. So here's 2 free throws for Bucher. First one, short. Lead still at 3 for Metro. With 2:03 remaining, St. James Academy definitely need this one to miss, but so this is a huge free throw early on in overtime. Second one, that's going to go in. And now it's going to be a quick timeout by head coach Gary Spanny for Metro Academy. 47-43 is the score. 2:03 remaining here in overtime. I'm Pat Strothman, joined by Kyle Larson. You're listening to this only on A10varsity.com. After this will be the boys contest between St. James and Metro Academy. St. James coming into this contest 8-9. So that will be a battle after this, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I will have the call for that. But we are in overtime. 2:03 remaining here in overtime, 47-43. Should be interesting to see what Metro does after making that free throw that extends the lead to 4, making it a 2-possession ball game. But let's see what St. James does here. Will they go inside to Dykeman in this tough 2-3 zone by Metro, or will they go with their 3-point opportunities? Smith has had a couple in that 4th quarter. Katie Kerner hit a big 3 as well, so they have some 3-point shooters. They might go with a jump shot, or they might go down low to Dykeman. They try to go with Dykeman at the end of the fourth quarter on their final shot. So let's see what they do here. 2:03 remaining in overtime, 47-43. Metro Academy with the lead, but St. James will get the ball here to kick things off after the timeout by Metro. Dwyer throws the ball into Smith. 2-3 zone still for Metro. Smith right side, Dwyer. Top key is Smith. Couple dribbles, now throws it left side to Kerner. Smith, top key. Here's Dykeman at the free throw stripe. No one around her. She's going to pull up for a jumper. That's going to be short. And there's Bucher with the rebound. Minute 40 now remaining in the overtime. 47-43. Metro still with the lead. Bucher is going to hand it off now to Palmer. Palmer off to Jansen. Back to Bucher. A little three-man weave here by Metro to hold the ball. It looks like they wanted to intentionally foul as Smith tried to do so. Palmer now out to Jansen. Bucher right side to Palmer. Minute 16 and counting in overtime. And now it's going to be a quick foul by Dwyer. That'll be her fourth personal. And we'll send Gabby Jansen, a 5'4" junior, to the line for two. (47-43). She makes both free throws. The lead extends to 6. If she makes one of two, extends it to 5. First one on its way. That is long. Looks like St. James found the right shooter. She'll get another chance, though. Second one here. And that one's going to go in. So lead extends to 5 for Metro. Minute 12 remaining in overtime. Smith. Left side of Kerner. Back up to Smith. Dwyer. Top key Dykeman. Dykeman's going to pull up from a different spot. Gets her own rebound. Second shot long. Ball rolling around. And it's going to be off of Lewis because a Metro Academy player picked it up and threw it off Lewis. So here's Metro with the ball. He's going to throw it to Bucher. St. James probably going to foul right away, but we'll see. 48-43. 49 seconds. Smith's going to get the tip, and it's going to stay here with Metro. 47 seconds remaining. And now another timeout here for Metro, as they have the 5-point advantage. 48-43. 47 seconds remaining here in overtime. So Metro's really been struggling from the free throw stripe, but really have hit their stride here in the overtime. It was 41 all. Thunder have only scored 2 points in this overtime. Overtime they'd had 4 minutes to play for high school play. And they really been struggling from the offensive side of things here in overtime. Fourth quarter they hit their stride. They scored 21 points. Excuse me, not 21 points. Yeah, they did. They scored 21 points. They scored 21 points in the fourth quarter alone to tie it up at 41 apiece. Metro only scored 6 points, so they have 7 points. So more points here in overtime than they did in that fourth quarter alone, which is 8 minutes long. They already scored 7 here, and with 3 minutes and 15 seconds into overtime. So Spanny will throw the ball in for Metro. And here comes St. James. I imagine they're going to try to go for a steal right away, but they certainly need a foul as well. And Lewis losing her man. Ball's getting a tough pass there, and Dwyer's going to get charged with her fourth personal. And we'll send Gabby Jansen to the line again. Her recent trip was she went 1 of 2. Dwyer's actually going to be charged with her fifth, so she'll check out, foul out of this ball game. Checking in for Dwyer is going to be Amanda Leinbach, a 5'9" sophomore. So here's Jansen at the line for 2. First one on its way. That's long. She was 1 of 2 last time she came to the free throw stripe, so She makes the second. It'll be the same thing as well. Here's the second. That one's short. Good solid rebound by Dykeman. And quickly up is Kerner. Kerner going to go right side, stops her dribble. She's going to throw up a tough shot. It's going to be short, rolling around, recovered by Bucher. That might do it. 5-point lead for Metro. 25 seconds remaining in overtime. Bucher's going to handle all the way up. Now off to Spaney. Now throw it back out to Bucher. And Bucher's going to get fouled on the arm. It's going to be on Kerner. That's her third personal. So here's Bucher at the line. Bucher with the first. Good. Still a two-possession ball game for St. James. They have to hit some shots quick here. But if she makes the second here, it'll be a three-possession ball game, and that might seal the deal. Second one, bouncing around, gets the roll. Lead extends to 7. 16 seconds remaining here in the overtime. 50-43. Metro with the lead. Here's Smith. Picks the ball up now. Clock starts. Smith's going to take a deep three. That's long. Ball bouncing around. Recovered by Linebox. Going to be a jump ball. Ball will go to Metro. Nine seconds remaining. Bucher gets the ball. She's going to dribble out the clock most likely. 5 seconds. Stops her dribble. Throws it off. Now it's going to be a jump ball. Ball's going to go to St. James. Not going to do too much for Metro, though, as 3 seconds remain here in overtime. 50-43. Metro with the 7-point advantage against St. James here in Lenexa, Kansas. Kerr throws it up to Dykeman. Dykeman left side Lewis. 1 second. Deep heave there for Kerner. Not going to matter. 50-43 is the final here in overtime. St. James lose a tough one against Metro. Oh man, what a tough game. St. James were down. They were down 36-20 going into the fourth. They have a 21-point swing to tie things up at 41 apiece. And then they lose here in overtime as Metro took over. 50-43 is the final. Stay tuned. You're going to be listening to boys basketball. That'll be coming up right after this. Stay tuned. You're listening to A10varsity.com.